Hello everyone, welcome to my channel for nursing exams learning. Today in this video we will study a topic called lithium toxicity. This is one of the very important topic and I have seen many questions related to lithium toxicity. So it is very essential to make an idea about some of the toxic features of lithium carbonate. This is one of the medication that usually used as an initial and maintenance treatment of bipolar mania. So what is this bipolar mania? We know some of the symptoms of mania, and in the previous videos we have studied delusion, hallucination, schizophrenia and everything. So when the client have mania, they will show the symptom of hyperactivity, and they have delusions, hallucinations, and they will show some pressures of speech. Then sometimes the client have hostility, insomnia and flight of ideas. So these all symptoms the client will show. So when the client have this problem, the doctor is prescribed lithium carbonate and the client started to take lithium carbonate. So what are the features or what are the clinical symptoms will show that the client is showing toxicity or the lithium carbonate is showing some toxic effect in the client's body? We'll see that. Clinical features of lithium toxicity we can divide as acute and chronic clinical features. In the acute means these are some of the earliest symptoms which indicate lithium toxicity. So when we will see these earliest symptoms, we should take precautionary measures and we should inform to the healthcare provider so we can avoid further complications. So what are the acute stage clinical features of lithium toxicity? The client will show gastrointestinal findings like nausea, vomiting and diarrhea. So when we will see this symptom in a client who is taking lithium carbonate, we should think that okay, this might be the earliest symptom of lithium toxicity. Then if it will not take care, it will go to neurological problems. That is called some of the chronic clinical features like neurological ataxia, sluggishness, then confusion, agitation and neuromuscular excitability like cholesterol. So that are the late symptoms. So we should not wait to see any late symptoms. If you have an idea, you can start the immediate interventions when you will see this gastrointestinal symptoms. So how we can prevent this gastrointestinal this lithium toxicity? Because we know that hyponatremia is a precipitating factor of lithium toxicity. So when a client who is taking lithium carbonate, we should ensure that their sodium level is normal. That means we should avoid sodium depletion and instruct the client to drink adequate water, at least 2 to 3 liters per day. So when I said that 2 to 3 liters per day, you should have an idea. Certain clients, the 2 to 3 liter water intake per day is contraindicated. What are that? The client those who have chronic kidney disease or the client those who have heart failure. So in such situations, either water intake or the fluid restriction is there. So that is contraindicated. And whenever we are studying these things also we should keep in mind. Then another thing that is the therapeutic range of lithium is narrow. There is a very narrow range of therapeutic serum level that is called 0.6 to 1.2 milliequivalent per liter. So when the client who is taking lithium carbonate, the value at least below 1.5 milliequivalent per liter. When it exceeds more than 1.5 milliequivalent liter, we can understand okay, this is a symptom or the client is going to lithium toxicity. So we should immediately inform to the healthcare provider and we should take some actions. I hope the small topic that we discussed today is very easy and you have get a very clear idea about this topic. So please review and in the next video we will discuss the question related to lithium toxicity. Bye for now and all the best.